She married Serena.
And who am I? That's not a secret I'll never tell. You know you love me. XOXO. Gossip Girl.
I'm fine. Your ex is here,
Because you invited her.
but we're together now. I think your stuffing's burning. I'm so glad you two could make it.
Yeah, everything looks wonderful. Doesn't everything look wonderful?
The bar certainly does.
He'll perk up. He's just dehydrated. And is that your old beau, looking more handsome than ever? It's so generous of you and Dan to invite him to your Thanksgiving.
I'm not sure Dan feels the same way.
What are they?
Tropical storm. Hopefully Chuck can hold his tongue until after the pie.
Have you seen Nate?
No, not yet.
Charles,
Lily, what are you doing here?
I live here, and I'm hoping that your presence today means that you're going to apologize to your father and put this feud behind you.
The problem with putting Bort behind me is that then he can stab me in the back. Who invited him?
Well, it is Thanksgiving. Let's try to have a nice meal together. I mean, Charles has no evidence against you, so he can't hurt you anymore.
I'd like to make sure of that.
Hey, I know I'm the last person you expected to see today, but my dad and I ran into Serena at the grocery store.
And she couldn't help but adopt a couple of strays for Thanksgiving.
Pretty much. So can we talk? Don't worry, I'm not pregnant. I just miss you.
Sage, look now.
Nathaniel.
You know what? On second thought, right now is a great time to go upstairs.
Masterful work, Dorota. If things continue to progress at this rate, Humphrey will be gone by tomorrow. Chuck, where are you going?
If you think tricking me into making up with my father is going to allow us to be together, you're mistaken. I have to defeat him.
Bruce Kaplan and the Sheik are both dead. That can't be a coincidence. I have a plan.
How many times do I have to tell you Bart is not stupid enough to leave any evidence?
We don't need a smoking gun. We just need a single thread to tie the two deaths together. Bruce Kaplan was on your father's yacht. And maybe the Sheik was on his way to see Bart. Or maybe Bart had sent the car.
Well, that kind of information could be hiding in the open. A leasing agreement, a logbook, but the FBI aren't going to take a circumstantial theory.
The only person we need to convince that Bart is a murderer is Lily.
The one who's been by his side at every turn.
Lily could care less about an oil embargo or a faked death, but a real one? Or two?
If only we could get onto the Bass Industries server, but we need a password.
And if only I had texted your Uncle Jack to do a little bribing and blackmailing to get them. And if only Nate was upstairs right now trying them all.
You're amazing.
I know. Now go see if he's found anything.
Oh, Dorota, this looks amazing. I may need to have a second plate. Oh, and the toasted almonds are such a lovely surprise.
Speaking of surprises, I was so sorry to hear about Bruce Kaplan's passing.
I had no idea. What happened? He was so young.
Drowning. He was sailing on the Bass yacht and just fell overboard in broad daylight. You'd think someone would have jumped in to save him.
God, how tragic for his family.
And for Bruce. It's odd that Bart never mentioned it.
You know, I wanted to